What I'm doing here is changing a 2-pin European plug over to a standard UK 3-pin plug, and I'm going to do it the whole lot using just a simple kitchen knife. I've also found some old wood so I can cut on it without damaging the kitchen table. So the first thing I'm going to do is to cut off the 2-pin plug. It doesn't really matter exactly where you cut it, as long as you don't cut too much off. You just want to cut as much of the flexible cord as possible. Once that's removed, I carefully cut into the outer sheath of the cable to expose the inner cores, in this case the brown and the blue conductors. I then pull back and remove the outer insulation cleanly, leaving the 2 inner insulated wires ready to work with. Next is to remove the top of the 3-pin plug, and when you've done that you can then loosen off the clamps. And if this particular video is helping, then please subscribe. So just undoing the clamps. Next I push the 2 wires into the clamp and then bent the wires slightly to position where the cables will roughly sit inside the plug. When I was happy with where they would go, I will then remove the cable and trim it off. So if you look carefully what I'm doing, I'm marking the brown cable where I'm going to trim it and the blue as well. And then simply remove the cable, and by using the knife I will rotate the cable so I can then remove the insulation. I can put it with my fingers to peel it off, and I'm doing the same thing with the blue as well. So I'm just going to, that's just trimming it off, and now I'm going to just mark it off and then cut that out using my fingers, my thumb and finger, and pull the insulation off. I then undo the terminal screws, make sure not to do them too much, otherwise I will lose them, and insert the wires into the correct position and then tighten them up. Again, I'm using the knife. As soon as that's done, you can then clamp the cable in place. So when you do the clamp up, just make sure it's not too tight, otherwise you might damage the cable or the clamp itself. And as soon as you've done that, simply put the top back on, screw it up tight, and you're done. And if you got value from watching this video, then please share, like and subscribe.